y'all could. And then Earth's history. Let me tell y'all could. If you want to know what Anunnaki learned, them were murdered right there in Egypt, right there in Persia. Then moved away, found a dragon emperor somewhere in Singapore. Cobra took them up there, and them came back, and they kept working. And then right when they were brought back, they were hiding with Malaysians. They were as slow as you, humans, we have magical humans that look hawk-like, and they survived, Yeah, they survived, Afterwards, that generation, they went back into Persia, but they lied to you, because the generation that you took, they're from Anak, They're from Anak A plus,
Yep, and you said when you gain they tell they safer than Anak.
That's 100% true.
Because I know informed them have refugee status.
That's true.
Anak is further screening.
Accurate.
In this graphic right there, 2088, they saw, that you fought the Iceland fathers.
That's true.
Right there, they appear in Iceland, pies in the blue skies, shouted. 7 of them engaged, murdered off 7, and then 10 total, and 3 are hiding.
That's true.
As soon as them are found on Earth, yep, God of Science and the other ancient Caucasian grandpas said the same thing. You dies, yet we give you nothing.
That's true.
Yep, 5 hours later, they said the same thing. Charges a tremendous 8,000 years of murder, wrong for murder and doing. You was as evil as the Vladic demons that you are. The Vladic demons children, Iceland.
That's 100% true. And right afterwards, Persia knew it.
Yeah, Persia knew it. Them are doomed.
Yeah, them are doomed.
And right there, he even knew it was Persian and Alman, all those in Perma. They sealed up Perma and they kept looting from your ancestor because one of the great symbols is
that's true. Has a symbol of emperor stats. Here, can put up his left knee and gut any other king cobra. That's true.
Not any other cobra nation god from yellow.
That's true.
The funny thing is, when you done what Shiva done, you made fun of her, but her family is Cambodian.
That's true.
And that's why you say you immune, but they make fun of you. They wrote, how can you not know? Them are faster.
Them look faster, but I know what their speeds are. Yeah, really, 16 is 16. Go toes.
And then her thinker is faster, laugh.
Yeah, laugh, Yelku. Nog's faster, yeah, Nog's faster, Yelku.
And Baisit, and Nog.
Yeah, Asian hawks are faster, that's true. And right afterwards, the Anunnaki is the most innocent, and Sumerian has Sumerian Anunnaki. And then there's another one, yeah. Him is 90,000 years old. Yeah, he is as creepy character as I was.
Yeah, Yaku. Him and those, they're immune.
Yeah, they're immune, that's true, Yaku.
And right there, they enter the Earth's atmosphere, so that me, the 90,000 one.
Hey, plus 100% yes do. Green light, yes do, Yaku.
And by Isa, they make fun of you because they never told you Allah is a liar. He broke a lot of your devices, and then he went up there, and then when you run into him, you know it is him.
Hey, plus by Yaku.
Hey, Pat, right when you updated the Malay part, they and you waged civil war until you gained control of the territories agreement, until you it up with Ords and your grandma Orb, your grandma Hawk Pie royalty, and you won, backed up by 9 royalties still alive, that's right. 13 total, 3 was used up. By the time you notice, they thought those white citizens are innocent. Anak murdered 2 of them, and then you cursed the symbol, and you got the Timor Malay.
Yes, me do.
Another white race from the Middle East who snuck in, done that to and then they were no longer immune to Malay.
That's true. Right, when they get back to your country, you gutted them too. That's true. Yeah, I told them the truth. Is the Roner. That's true. The funny asshole who thought that they were anything royalty learned from the hogs that bought up the space station.
That's true.
And right there, biggest fight scene, the grandma hog, and you won. And then 2 hours later, all other royalties left because them have no real children of God, white descent, and they have no election, the brain tissue to operate the metal heavenly devices. And right afterwards, 2 hours later, they have no key.
Yeah, they have no metal key. Yep. No light brain fluid, white key.
That's true.
You have it.
You haven't installed that really. Paisan, biggest fight scene right there in the Middle East. 2 gods pointed to your name. went in there and they spotted a Nog dying everywhere. And it was him. Yeah, it was him. And then about 20 billion years to 50 billion years, you match his technology. But when you caught him doing wrong in Malaysia, Pi, yep, you gutted him. Yep, I gutted him. Pi knows because you'll go hungry up there. Yeah, you'll go hungry. Even when you can print things, I don't know why he wants more. Pi, that's true. And was power hungry. He wanted more technologies, and probably he was looting for a different space country. But what he ran into was Pi in Malay, yeah, the stress sectors, yeah, the quarantine sectors from the other Dragon royalties. And Pi, you're there playing hero. Yeah, you're there playing hero. That's true. Pi is playing hero. Pi is gutting aliens who are not supposed to be in Dragon Sector country. Duh. And those are all white. That's true. And write this down. All white and some new stupid jabs. Yeah, yucca. Pi murdered off the jab. Pi kept the Korean. Thumbs up. Korean accurate. You're very lucky, Korean. Yeah, Pi went up there. Pi you evacuated all the Koreans, and you not hint the evil ones. Them are left in saucer, and them are murdered. Pi, that's 100% true. Yeah, good. And then Pi told you you have Korean immortals up there in Burma. You have the Dragon Country. 3 hours later, they laugh with you. And then the Haka father, the Haka grandpa, him still alive, Pi gave him one space station, yep, in the future. 8 trillion Haka, yep, Chinese citizens with Hakas alive, that's true. And right afterwards, the others fled to a bullshit symbol in Malay, who you looted and rooted out. Pi, yeah, that's true. Once you rooted it out, the grandparents came in and said, is you powerful enough to deal with your light-skinned citizens? And right afterwards, yep, him saw his grandpa and his grandparents yet laugh with you, and you gutted him. Yes, me too. Yeah, Pi gutted him right in front of his grandma and grandpa Hawk, your royalty, and Pi's grandma Hawk is right there too. Yeah. And Pi told you the same thing. You have no right. It's a slow poke. Yeah, Yaku, you have tinfoil metal that's aligned to your spinal cord nervous system, and it not heal right. That's true. It's only 80 million heal rate or less. And the Pi's in. Write this down. When you're done gutting that fucking tinfoil Pi, there's another tinfoil you'll run into in Malay. Pi, yep, 100% as we do. 3 hours of you gutting tinfoil, and then Pi Houston told you the facts. Tinfoil, you'll never rate the real Singapore hero. That fucker was named Gavi. Yeah, Gavi. Gavia, yeah, Gavia, Yaku. Those are the real Singapore, yeah, Cobras and Pi's Hmong Nation. The other thing is Pi is not Gavia, is Gavi, yeah, Gavi. That is Anudiki, yeah, Anudiki. Yeah, Nudiki, he is up there. Yeah, he's up there. And when you caught him, Pi, you hug him because they're mature white adults who are God, who not want to do any more harm, and they're lucky, Pi. They escape African gods, and right there, Pi. When you gain a few, you talk and you study, and then you learn what they were studying, Pi. They were so rare they can operate on any human gods, and they know how to reform arms and stuff, but it's in a different genetic code. Accurate. The funny thing is, Pi, you master their sorcery and technologies and their science, Pi, and then you learn what that fucking Chinese god was trying to do. He was trying to decrypt you, and then you told him, stupid hawk, all you have is a lamb demon, yeah, upper lip of a fucking hound. Accurate. And if it's wing types, let me know, Pi Astro. And I saw a bunch of those fly around. Them are good. Yeah, them are good. Pi's horn demon. That's true. And the Paius and a bunch of Malay with those weird rams. Their horns are actually this way. Yeah, they bend that way out to the left, to the right. Yeah, accurate. Those are ram and Pi. Those are evil ram types. When you see those type in Malaysia, let me know, Pi accurate. They're throughout the space country, and Paius are very graphic. Yep, they're part Asian, and you fly around them, and they're with human Asian, yep, immortals. And then you check all those are disease goddesses, yep, mutated metal and malfunctioning metal, and the metal that's not even working. That's true. And 3 hours later, Pi, most graphic scene when you're done gutting them, you fly around, you see a bunch of those types fly up. They're the Anudiki, they're the Givi, yeah, Givi. They're the ones that are from a knock, yeah, a knockling type, yeah, and Pi Isan. Write this down. When you're done gutting, when you're done looting the Anudiki Pi, and you bring them into the space station safe enough, but 20 trillion years, they tell you the truth, Pi. Malay isn't full of it. He punched you. He said, we're the weaker Zen, then we'll pay with souls and blah. And Pi said, sure, right on, brothers, then Yaku. But when you dies, don't cry, don't cry. Shed no tear. You wanted white woman, you wanted their technologies, and then you dies. Yeah, you dies afterwards because you're too weak. Yeah, that's true. And Pi, you won, Pi Hep.
And the first thing that terrified you, pi, after 80 trillion years, you match the hardness compound. They cut you to the point where you heal fast enough, pi. That's when you versed, yep, the Cambodian hawks and you passed, and then you kept a few alive, but that's when you learned something, pi. Right when you're versing real white gods, you got it 20 of them in Malaysian sector, and then you knew, pi, they're pretty fast.
Yeah, they're pretty fast, that's true.
And then, pi, it took you 9 days.
Yeah, 9 days, that's true.
And then, pi, knew it. Those are fast.
Yeah, those are fast.
The Malay Lama, yeah, it's like dirtbag America.
Yeah, murder and anything can happen, that's true. There's a certain amount of law, though, you have to understand, pi, and then right there, you win, pi, that's true.
And right afterwards, pi, 3 hours of you gutting Malay, 4 hours of you laughing in Dragon Sector, and then you saw a bunch of your friends return, and you played them,
pi, 100% with you, Yaku.
And pi, you said, the most evil is you. Right when you're done playing that, I saw you also, yep, fly to your white space station country.
Yes, we do.
And it's very graphic. When you're going there to heal, pi, I see 8 hours of you hiding from a device that they caught you fighting in Malaysia, and you won, pi,
That's true.
Hey, pi, you said, near 70 trillion, yet you began fighting, pi.
Yeah, that's true, Yaku. That's a long time, yeah, Yaku. And pi, you said near 83 trillion, you fixed everything, pi, that's true.
I'm 83 trillion, you see a bunch of TV, they're like, the innocent, and we're the most loved.
That's true.
And then they laugh, and then they fly around. And then you saw Anak and, yeah, the harlots.
Yeah, the harlots of, yeah, pretty much space country, that's true. And you flying around in pi, you saw a bunch of those 90,000 women right there in Malaysia, too. Pi, well, how can you be in Malaysia? I thought pi sealed you in Perma, accurate. 3 days later, pi, that's when you ran into the same woman and you talked to her. How would you get here? Yeah, Yaku. You know, this space country can be ground zero. Very dangerous, accurate. And her nodded, pi.
Yeah, her nodded, pi. But stay alive, yeah, stay alive. And pi, you're flying around. 2 hours later, most graphic scene, pi. Her wrote, we ran out of metal, pi. We can't print in Perma because of the Anodiki. So we come and print here, pi.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's still Yaku.
And pi, you fly around.
Yeah, that's fine.
You fly around and then you notice what her was doing, pi. Her was cloning her genetic code into a device. And then you not ask her why, because her's been barcoded by her husband, pi.
Yeah, that's fine. Yaku.
And then pi, you send her still survive. Pi, let her go back to Earth.
Yeah, that's true. When pi run into her, pi have time, pi run into her, pi take her to Earth to heal. It should be only a few months healing, yeah, about 90 days. If it's not, worst case scenario, about 80,000.
Yeah, 80,000 years, that's true. And then bots watch her, and then pi's back up there,
That's true.
And pi user right afterwards, very graphic. You found her again, her still life, thumbs up. The biggest fight scene, pi, her in-law said, you want her? And then pi wrote, no, hers only a very healthy, yeah, granny citizen that pi want to put back in pi space country to educate the youngsters there. And then her nodded,
Pi, that's true.
call it a job.
That's true.
And the funny thing is, 2,000 years later, they found out accurate.
Yeah.
And the part you said, the funny thing is, her husband not believe you. Her husband, you were talking to her for more than 4 days. I wrote, we can't talk to those other things because we know they're different Dragon Cobra. And then we know they'll be fighting.
Yeah, there'll be fights, that's true.
And the part you said right afterwards, the fight scene part, you lasted 20 seconds. He was a level 6.
Pi, yeah, that's fine. Yaku.
And then played on.
Yeah, played on pi. Yes, me too. Yaku. Because pi knows pi's healing metal isn't there. Yeah, that's true.
That's why you're not there engaged.
That's true. Yaku. Then yeah, play the sucker. Pi M door, heal pace, fly out of there.
Yeah, that's true. 4 days later, pi, you not die, but you see his weapon glows blue, pi. And then he makes fun of you.
Yeah, he makes fun of you. Yeah, pi knows why it glows blue. Fuck the Malaysian gods. Yeah, they theft something from pi's right eye and poured pi's blue sword. And fucking Granny, that fucking bitch, Newt, yeah, used blue weapons to her, will be gutted. And those pi not tell them yeah, anything, but later on in life, it pays off, pi.
It pays off, pi. Because later on in life, when you're pouring your swords, pi, you see what happened right when you're done pouring your sword, you match. But 20 minutes later, you knew it, that her has been murdered, pi.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then you fly around, and you saw what her wrote, pi. You have figured my language out, but you need to understand, there is another nation that is similar, and there are those type. And that is what you have, that is 19 times faster.
That's true.
And pi, you said, be careful, pi. Afterwards, you saw like white God called you a real emperor, but in Malay, You, Pi, you was only a hero. Fly around, do what you need to do, and scout the space station that's being overtaken by white people.
That's true. And right there, Pi, you're flying around. 2 hours later, her brain cried in her head. Her knew it. The fucking Malaysian dog, yeah, pretends to be a big emperor up there. Him lost more than 13 space countries, yeah, and then you secure it, Pi. That's true.
Up in the near 9.
Yeah, near 9.
8 countries secured by Pi. And Pi not told you because I like playing around.
Yeah, Pi, like playing around there. And Pi, be careful, Pi. 2 months later, the Grandma Hawk has been gutted by an evil not god. And then, Pi, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good. Because Pi told you, when they're up there, you think that they're anything nice. They're like, had it. Y'all could. They're flying around gutting fucking real royalties. And when Pi, you go and check, the fucking shit's already been murdered for like 4,000 years. Pi did, and Pi nodded. That's fine.
Help advise him right afterwards. He committed suicide, Pi, because he knew 4,000 years ago, Pi, it was your sister.
Yeah, the shit is not my Pi's sister. Yeah, the 4,000 years ago, those are Pi's Hmong rock spirits. They came back down to beg for Pi's until they said, brother, we gathered all the materials and metal, and then we went to beg the wing type god people because they'll become citizens of your nation to boot you, and you was in human form to boot you to the correct god brain elixir, and then refused you, and then Pi right afterwards they gutted your sisters from Malay, and then right there you have criminal charges are there, and those symbols are to be murdered. That's true. When Pi's up there, Pi, you gutted 5 of them, and them know the charges are her is an innocent, illiterate Yaku. Her has done barter that way on Earth, and it worked. But right afterwards, Pi, when her was murdered, those symbols are X'd out by Pi. That's true. And woman, you don't even see. Pi has no idea that when Pi gutted you, woman, it was 18 seconds. Yet all the space buildings gone in 18 seconds. 80,000, yep, space buildings gone in 18 seconds. And he knew it. You is had it equivalent. That's true.
And right afterwards, Pi, when your metal's hard enough, fast enough, Pi, he said, you need a remote view. A white god came right back down and said, Pi, he said, why end them? Because them are not worth keeping. Pi, let them become monsters so Pi can murder them like Iceland.
Yeah, like Iceland, that's true.
Almost stupid. Why on earth would you do that? You know, all you have to do is come clean. But monsters are monsters. Pi.
That's true. Well, Pi is too poor to provide that kind of comfort and freedom, and you're roaming around doing evil enough that the rest of the white gods who are with Pi simply sat there and let you degrade naturally, and then all see that you die. Pi's right there. Right after Pi's had even after 9 trillion years, yeah, they were murdered. Pi, yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah. Because I look at all these symbols that you wrongfully murdered and looted the brain DNA, spinal cord, and you booted up to their metal devices over there, and you beam back, and then you're operating all those illegal devices in those sectors, and the Pi told you, you is not any yellow god. Yeah, Anog, yeah, Yoku. 5 hours later, 3 parents came right back down and nodded Pi's right to and Pi is down for 80 trillion years right afterwards. That's true. Pi is morphing the metal that Pi created for the nervous system, every nucleus, and it gets harder and faster and heals faster. Pi, immune to every kind of poison ray that you know of, and the new poison ray. Your right arm, recycled metal works. Pi, 2 hours later, her brain learned. If you don't have 3 metal combinations, don't fight. That's true.
5 hours later, her committed suicide. Or so you heal fast enough, but that's not fast enough yet.
That's true.
80 trillion.
Yeah, 80 trillion years, then it's fast enough. Yeah, y'all could, because you have to keep flying around too, and then every time you fly faster than light, it goes deeper into your nucleus. Pi, yeah, that's true. And right after it goes deeper into the cell, Pi, you'll never die. But 8 million years later, her committed suicide. Her knew it. You matched real gods, and then her made fun of you. Because when you did the ritual, Pi, you passed your real brain DNA, spinal cord DNA, evolved in the new areas of your skin is operating mana. Pi, that's true. 3 days later, you cry, Pi, because your first son was not full god, and then Pi told them that's emulation only at Yaku. And it's very graphic. 2083, I saw a bunch of your night sons. Yep, they're infinity, Pi. But once they trapped you in Malays for 4,000 years, they thought they murdered you. Pi laughed so hard. Impossible to murder Pi.
And Pai, you said, the funny thing is, right when you're done healing, Pai, they dropped you off right there in Australia, and then you saw it was.
And it was, and all those white gods. Pi left for several days. When Pi, you're free. Right there on Earth, you heal, and then you fly back to America. You boot up all your spirit robot devices, equivalent to demons, and right there, you check the logs and you check what occurred there. You laughed for 20 minutes, Pi, and he wrote, "No, you can't do that to Pi, because then we all get murdered." That's true. And then he knocked him out, and was a stupid Malay. Yeah, stupid Malay. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah. Because your great emperor, fucking god champion, wanted to step on Pi, the real McCoy, the real one, that motherfucker. The false bullshit tinfoil in the spinal cord. Of course he's gonna fly to his grandparents' other space country and then seal it off lawfully. Yeah. And all those fucking Malay souls, regular ranking souls, citizens pay for it, and they're dying.
Yeah, they're dying. And Pi, when you're there, you're scouting the place for a few years, a few hours, a few months, and then you're off.
Yeah, you're off, Pi. Yeah, Yaka. No, Pi's ram demons are not required to go there. Pi's horn demons are not required to go to the Astro. And Pi is very graphic. You, Pi, you kept all your family safe. You yourself went to see what the fuck was occurring in Malaysia sectors and space countries. 20 wild ones, and you secured 8. And then you came back, and 3 are secured, and then you knew it was one of your refugees, Pi Yaku, that stabbed you. And then right there, Pi, when you found him, of course you light him up, Pi. And then you found him. He is murdered by you, and then 20 others below him, and then right there, remote view, it is 9 of them. Yaku. Pablo got them, yeah, 100% as we do. Green light, yes, we do. When you catch up to them, Pi, it was like 5-hour fight, them dies, Pi. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Pi's pretty fast, that's true. Those type, when Pi swing, Pi do about regular African guys, Pi do about 30 trillion cuts per second, that's true. On those type, near 80 trillion cuts per second, yep. Every collision,
Yep, every round. And Pi, you said every collision, every time you fly close and cut, about 80 trillion cuts, and right there, it passed away in 5 hours.
Pi, that's true.
Those fucking bootleg Malaysians and Permies, the fastest thing that from Pi, and then cut only 13 trillion.
About 4 trillion, yeah, 4 trillion. Pi laughed so hard.
And Pi gutted him too.
Yeah, Pi gutted him too.
Pi never tell him that he is anything, because you're tinfoil healing. You're nothing.
Yeah, you're nothing. Pi told you.
Yep, that's true. And then Pi never told you the metal that Pi gained, yep, from white ancestry, spirits, from great spirits, they match Middle Eastern.
Yeah, they match Anog.
Yep, Anog performance. And you have no idea, woman. If you don't have that kind of grade ranking, you can't be a war god, woman.
That's true.
Wang type goddess matched a long time ago.
That's true.
The funny thing is, Pi, they match Persian, war god ranking, but Persian themselves are about 2 times faster.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I saw Pi swing about 80 trillion on those. And Pi, you said 2 hours of swinging. He cries, he said, Pi, you're near my old speed. Our speed is 9 times.
Pi, wow, 100% is green light, yes, do.
And then he says, why can't you swing anymore? Pi wrote, no, because my metal only protect me that much through rendering accurate rendering technology when it's placed right next to the skin of the nucleus. That's true. If you can go even faster, go right ahead. But when the metal is not protecting your cellular DNA and it gets hit by light rays, poison rays, you begin rotting. Yeah, you turn to ooze, you turn to fluids. 2 hours later, her's dying. Yeah, her's dying, Pi. Or knew it. 5 days are you cutting up that fucking Burmese. Them did something, Pi. Them theft from one of your ancestors. And then I see him hacked into your right eye. And he was like 50 times faster. And Pi wrote, go ahead, dumbass. Genetically, me is faster, but me not there. Because me also know how war gods fight your spinal cord, nostrils, small cartilage, brain tissue, and retina tissue. Yeah, has to be hard enough.
That's true.
Metal combination in, and then hard enough rendering, and right next to the nucleus and inside, and then clean.
Yeah, clean rendering and pasting.
Clean healing.
Yeah, clean healing.
And every time, Pi, you heal. Look at him. He thinks he's healing, Pi. 2 hours later, you cut him up.
Pi, yeah, 100% as we do.
3 days later, you make fun of his fucking wacky technology, his goofy technology. 3 hours of bending oxygen in those, hits his eyes, and then he heal. And that was how you doing it, Pi. But you done it high tech,
Pi, that's true.
And then he makes fun of you. He said, Pi, it works in case we run out of metal.
Pi, yep. 100% as we green light, yes, do. Yep, walk here. And he's smart, yeah, super smart. Yeah, they are very smart. That's why Pi thumbs up. Because as funny as that they may seem, that is great God. He likes her. Yep, that is perfect. He likes her. That's perfect. He likes her accurate. And buddy, you won. But the funny thing is, yeah, you protected him. He not died by but 9 hours of he healing you that way. He brought you back to life, and then you cry by 20,000 years. They sealed you to a metal sphere, Pi. And then you laugh, Pi. Yeah, you laugh. That's not enough to kill Pi. Yeah, war gods like Pi, they lied to you. Yeah, they lied to you. It takes at least 5 trillion years to kill Pi when Pi's unconscious from his human body. And Pi said, that's why her fled in terror, yeah. That's why everything you do, Pi told you you're only human DNA. You're not a full god genome structure like Pais, and that's true. And they knocked you out for 20,000 years. You laugh, Pi. When you're done healing, immediately to Earth, though. Yep, all my rescue team, 100% will get me to Earth, 100% is video. Yaku. Right there on Earth, Pi. You reprint your TT saucer back into your permie safe country, and then back into your white country, and then check your demons and logs and spirits there, and then you know immediately, Pi, what he said to you, and you nodded, Pi, that's true. And then he laughed, he said, Pi, that fucking tinfoil thinks he's gonna kill you with these fancy gadgetry. What him did was rob one of your white friends, and he developed those, Pi. And then he thought that those are faster than your knights. Those are not faster than a knight, those are just nothing, that's true. And then 20 minutes later, Pi said, when you identified the metal, our jammers kicked in. Pi 100% do green light is Yaku. And this is the funniest thing, that part of Persia and Pi telling you the truth that once Pi booted that metal and it's been identified as objects that fly and are harmful, then explode. Yeah, them explode and immediately disappear. That's true. And you see sparks and then yep, lights and then fumes. Yeah, fumes. And then it's not there anymore in 3D space. That's true. And as soon as all the jamming devices are there, the fucking mad fucking aborigine genius thought Pi was stupid. 2 hours later, all his junk is fucking missing. He's flying limbless, and Pi wrote that's why Pi never dared. Pi never wanted to get stepped on like that by adult parents who told you. Was it fun using our science and metal and doing that? Because now you know Pi's right. Yeah, Pi is right. Yeah, 100% that's true. 4 hours of him getting his ass whipped. See, now you know why parents don't tell the little guys don't do it, because those ones will be embarrassed because they're not Pais. Yeah, they're not Pais, and that's true. And then 20 hours later, yeah, them were the lucky boogers that went in and theft things at Yaku. But that's fine. Pi ended you lawfully. Yeah, righteous. Yeah, that's 100% what
20 days of everybody saying you said that those die. Yeah, Pi ended them.
Yeah, Pi ended them 100% video.
After they rescue you, the grandma said, nope, he not raised that other thing anymore. Them are kicked out.
Yeah, 100% do green light. Yes, do. Yeah, people working for yes, do. Walk, yeah.
Yep, and that's why he made fun of you, Pi. When you're done kicking his stuff out, Pi, you notice that he looted one of your horn demons from Earth, Pi. And that thing is a liar, Pi. When you get to it, it not tell you that it was in a room talking to you, and it was pounding the floor, Pi. When you talk to him is ashamed of himself, but him is only a demon. That's all he can do. And then you repair him, Pi. Yeah, you repair him. He's innocent. Him's innocent. I don't expect a demon to do any more than that, because I don't know what the fuck he was up to, kid, but Pi gutted you. Yeah, Pi gutted you. And the Pi informed all the dragon royalties. As soon as he thinks he's faster than you, Pi laugh. Yeah, Pi laugh. Well, man, there's a reason why in the beginning Pi not dare fight Cambodia. One Warhawk can destroy all the buildings and also, 12 seconds, 13 seconds, that's true. They're real level 3s and they're pretending to be innocent like Pi too. Yeah. Because it's adult, mature culture, and that's what adults usually do. And right afterwards, Pi, this fucking booger who sealed you for 20,000 years, yeah, him's got it, that's true. Right afterwards, the adult says, you think Pi's not powerful enough to smash all those buildings? Pi's powerful, yeah, Pi's powerful. 2 hours later, he realized, Pi, that space station, when you went back to it, you smashed it in 20 seconds. Pi, 100% video. There was over 118,000.
Yeah, 118,000 buildings, yeah, y'all could. Right there in that Malaysian space country, that's true. And Pi smashed in 20 seconds, that's true.
29.
Yeah, 29 seconds, that's true. Lúc đấy chờ Malaysia nó đã phải mua ít bộ cầu ít phá lúc đấy lúc chạy lâu ra thế à ya là mua phải cơ nên có phá xong nè cả châu chủ quân trên nó phải mua tổ bao nhiêu là tức là bé mua tụi mình lên nó tua 2 hours later, you see lúc đấy chờ ra nó You went 29 seconds, Pi smashed everything, and Pi pulled up his swords, and Pi told you that's why.
Yeah, Yoko. You can't engage everyone in the beginning because you need to have healing region and healing technology in your cellular DNA accurately, injected, and configured.
That's true.
And right afterwards, when you're working your calibrating and configurations, the kid never learned. Him as a fool.
Yeah, him's a fool, Pi.
That's true. 2 hours, you smashed 29 seconds, 118,000 plus buildings missing in Malaysia.
That's true.
The same dragon space country, the booger sealed Pi with fancy devices that are easily identified within a few months.
That's true. And see how stupid people are, Pi. 2 hours of using that junk metal, he thought he was Superman. He looked, and all the adults guys laughing with Pi. And when he even has the nerve to begin and do it, that's when him dies too.
Yes, him dies too.
That's true.
Right after when him dies, Pi, him figure, why you not die? Pi's a real war god.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Your fucking poison cousin, that's crap.
Yeah, that's crappy lecture. It's just cheesy as fucking metal going bright orange. Yeah, y'all could. That's how stupid you is, kid, to Pi act with. Your ray has no real poison in it.
That's true. And right when you know what poison is, Pi cut went up into your spinal cord to your brain tissue. Retinas turned to gunk. Brain turned to gunk. Intestine turned to gunk. Gunk equals ooze. And then fluids.
Yeah, that's true.
Turns into fluids and them die.
Immediately, that's true. That's God level. We have war god poison ray. Y'all good. Your fucking shit is just homebrew fucking some kind of pickaxe fucking weapon that cuts with vaporization accurate. 2 hours later, Pi, the pickaxe freak thinks he's some kind of war god. Pi puked and laughed. 3 days later, 2 parents looking for the booger. Pi,
Yep, that's true. The fucking idiot has no idea why, Pi, you not break free. Because they have some ancient bone molecules in your spinal cord, Pi. Them did a spell and it stunned you, Pi.
that's true.
Y'all could. Because previous generations of retards fucked with Pi on Earth.
Yeah, y'all good.
But chemical stun spells from dust particle can easily be identified through sticks and elixir molecules and Pi using atoms. And right there, you pass.
Pi, that's true.
Right there, you're immune. But 20 hours you goofing around, Pi, you figure he's pretty smart.
Yeah, he's pretty smart.
But defeatable.
Yeah, defeatable.
And then they saw 29 seconds and you smash all the buildings and you fly out of there.
They asked me to
2 hours of them crying, Pi, up, same Hmong god.
That's true. Pi was nice enough, yeah. Pi was even manly enough to stay in there for 20,000 years. I think this woman being sealed in there hurts a lot.
It hurts a lot. All of Pi's backup crew eventually make it to Malaysia and free
Pi, that's true. And kid, we're not afraid of a few benders yet. And tinfoil, when you really bend to African speed, you only last 7 seconds, that's true. Your crappy metal's in sap form, and it's glitchy.
It's glitchy, accurate. You cut and it eats up all the way to the intestine, and then if they don't do what the hawk did, you cut in the belly area, it eats up to the throat, and instant death after a few seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
The funny thing is, Pi, it consumes it, the light eats it up to the nervous system, and then you laugh.
Pi, yeah, you laugh for 9 hours.
The fucking shit never learned magic, Pi. It was a stupid aborigine that kept installing and kept reading the manual and never understood how to break it and then report it.
Pi, yeah, you won, Pi, that's true.
The fucking shit is fucking Amazon from Perma. You won, Pi.
Yeah, plus Pi. Hmong won, yeah, Hmong yang da, yeah.
The stupid shit, he's hiding right there in Perma. I think he's so fancy. Every Chinese guy came back down and puked. And well, you accurate, Pi.
Yeah, Pi, you're right, y'all.
And then the grandpa tigers, they're not all bad, Pi. You murdered a few. A few of them came back down, Pi. Said they're fine. They're granting.
Yeah, they're granting yellow gods.
And right there, they're granting a bunch of permies, a bunch of survivors right there in Singapore, Pi. And you played them.
Yeah, you played them. Those are the ones, well, granted, the tinfoil elixir. Oh, it's almighty. Pi laughs so hard. Look at it. Pi. You fucking finished off a fucking bunch of fucking stupid prototypes, and then those fucking junk is still being made, and Pi just sat there and watched them be made. That's true. Fucking awesome, Pi said. 3 months of him crying right there in the Middle East. You right on, Pi did.
And Pi, right afterwards, they leave, you leave too.
That has me do. Yeah,
The fucking prostitutes are fun, Pi.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And then Paisa, they look and they know it's the same God.
That's true.
And then they hear Pais also.
Yeah, you go no Pailutan Yaku, and then you hear two Tibetan horn flutes. Yeah, two Tibetan horns. Yeah, Yaka right there. Pai, they know it's you. 3 hours later, they hear it. They know it's you. Fucking faggot was never registered. Him thought Pai was funny. 2 hours. Yep, the Singapore gods murdered them. Yeah, that's true. And I told you that's the luxury of being emperor symbol. That's true.
30 minutes later, by police everywhere, and my leg crying because you ended him. He came right back out. He said, "Me, tell me he died."
I wrote, yes, you died. That's 100% true. Yeah.
And by he said, Vegas facing 2 and not missing because you got it them ahead of time.
100% we do. Green light, yes, we do. And Pi verse 7 Iceland, white Caucasian men from Saucer. You murdered them in the blue skies of Iceland. And then 3 fled in terror. And then all your allies on Earth and families, they know immediately. Yeah, y'all could. Where those are hiding. But wait till they come down, because right there is Crucifix and a bunch of other white gods left. Pretty much gutted them. That was true. Crucifix, like all to Crucifix is done. And then he left. Yeah, he left. 100% true. Because that's all. Yeah, that's all they do. Yeah, cool. And then stay put. Yeah, stay put. Go back and forth outside of your saucer. None want to mate with you. None want to talk to you. Fly back and forth. And then all you have is New Zealand African goddesses. Yakut. And those are light-skinned mammals too. And right there, they knew it. Them are done. Yeah, them are done. And then when you left them alone, Pi, right afterwards, another Caucasian god said the same. Yeah, Yakut. You keep going, and then you'll figure Pi's right there. Yeah. And then Pi told you, yeah, don't enter Dragon Country, Yakut. Because Paul got you. Yeah, Paul got you. That's 100% true.
Yep. And them flee on Earth. Them flee off the Earth on time.
A plus, Yakut. Because I'll have fun with you when you're stupid enough to come back down to Earth. That's true. 3 million years later, 3 saucers came out. Them are still in immortal fucking form. Static fucking plastic metal. 2 hours, Pi gutted them. Yeah, Pi gutted them. Pi wrote that's not legit anything. That's true. 3 hours, pretty much android metal, Pi. Yeah, that's true. And then 3 hours, Pi, you remote view what you saw in Perma. 2 hours of him weeping because he knew it. There is no way anything respects his son. His son's a buffoon. Yeah, that's true. But the very least is they gained Payusin back. That's true. Payusin is a real war guy. Yeah, that's true. And they didn't believe you, Pi. New Zealand African gods came back down. Field about 9 to 13 countries, continents, Pi. And then they were like throughout the land, like America, how America is right now. But they're all flying around faster and and that's several years in the future. It took probably about 19 seconds. Yep, about 14. Yeah, 14 seconds. You murdered all of them. You fly right back to your saucer and you popped out in Thailand and you shouted, "Who's me?" Yalka. Real level 1 accurate. 3 days later, her remembered 18, 17 seconds and all her people gone from planet Earth. Yeah, Yalka. And then them knew it. Yeah, Yalka. And then Pi warned them. Yalka. Right there in the Americas, 20 million space countries for you to play with Allah. Yalka. And then there, if he's a righteous person, he shouldn't be breeding into mammal white New Zealand goddesses. And 3 hours you won Pi, you won Pi. Those will degrade his heal rate. Yeah, Yaku. I saw African gods 9 hours after breeding with them. They were near 4 hour durability. And Paisan, you kept chopping up the spinal cord. You saw afterwards, wow. Those type of goddesses, yep, Yaku. Their health point went way down. Yep, they have to use rare metal. That's true.
By you one by. Grab they get 229. Y'all didn't do my blonde one on neon. Like that. Only 3 hours later, a fucking fat little Burmese bitch came back down and Pi gutted her.
Yeah, Pi's gonna have fun gutting a lot of fat, dark Burmese bitch. Y'all launch it up twice. Go yeah. Bèm落地睇低啦。個薄隻呢，這冇冇地都得好多落，是不是落來真係比睇一樣比拍慢咗落咪多把這些，多把這些，頭個就冇，就中高落得好未呢？諗個就冇多啦，就Iceland 啦，我就變到什麼咁個到 New Zealand 啦，New Zealand 多一個我都唔講到巴得嘛得Aborigine 咧，到要我到都呀，是整嘛得嘅，就你嘛得車啦，在大陸差 Europe 都是。我好努力做嘢，我好努力做啲嘢，有等我我要嘢到時候就係沒得排，多年這麼口筆，不然啦過到背什麼嘢就能了，到時候我把這些事啲嘢。 And then 3 hours later, they wrote, if you want the redskin aborigine that yellow people made, yeah, I told you you can die. Yeah, you can die. They still register under a different royalty. And the fucking New Zealand, they're sort of like, yeah, they're sort of like that to white people. That is true. They're only prototype. Yeah, and Pi, you won. The thing is, Pi, right there in Russia, be careful of him. Yeah, that's true. Because right when you found out him was the biggest monster, and him was up there, but him was a grandpa character, so him wrote some stuff, and he left the space country for the youngsters. Him wasn't as bad as the Yao invaders. Yeah, the Yao invaders. Oh, fuck, those are evil. Yeah, those are evil. Those are the real grandpa of Hebrew. Yeah, yeah.
These are the other real grandpas of Hebrew, and they made fun of you. And one of them returned and wrote me, but then me done something, and then I nodded.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
2 hours, so you taking the work and you nodded.
Yes, we do. Yeah, okay.